Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Relating to languages derived from Latin. An inhabitant of ancient Latium. Any dialect of the language of ancient Rome. A person who is a member of those peoples whose languages derived from Latin. Of or relating to the ancient Latins or the Latin language. Relating to people or countries speaking Romance languages. Of or relating to the ancient region of Latium. Talk or behave amorously, without serious intentions. A story dealing with love. An exciting and mysterious quality, as of a heroic time or adventure. A relationship between two lovers. Make amorous advances towards. Relating to languages derived from Latin. The group of languages derived from Latin. A novel dealing with idealized events remote from everyday life. Have a love affair with. Tell romantic or exaggerated lies. This author romanced his trip to an exotic country. An ancient region of west-central Italy, southeast of Rome, on the Tyrrhenian Sea. A person who inhabits a particular place. A person who inhabits a particular place. A person who inhabits a particular place. Activation by an inner spirit or force or principle. The Holy Spirit is the indweller of the Church and its members. A person who inhabits a particular place. A plant or animal naturalized in a region. Denizens of field and forest. A person who inhabits a particular place. A branch of the Indo-European languages of which Latin is the chief representative. A style of handwriting with the letters slanting to the right. A typeface with letters slanting upward to the right. Characterized by slanting characters. Italic characters. Of or relating to the italic languages. A branch of the Indo-European languages of which Latin is the chief representative. A human being. Causing or capable of causing death. Mortal combat. A human being. Involving loss of divine grace or spiritual death. Subject to death. Mortal beings. Unrelenting and deadly. Mortal enemy. A human being. A human being. There was too much for one person to do. A grammatical category used in the classification of pronouns, possessive determiners, and verb forms according to whether they indicate the speaker, the addressee, or a third party. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. A human body, usually including the clothing. A weapon was hidden on his person. The immaterial part of a person, the actuating cause of an individual life. Deep feeling or emotion. A human being. A secular form of gospel that was a major black musical genre in the 1960s and 1970s. Soul was politically significant during the civil rights movement. The human embodiment of something. The soul of honor. Characteristic of or meant for a single person or thing. An individual serving. being or characteristic of a single thing or person. Individual drops of rain. A human being. Separate and distinct from others of the same kind. Mark the individual pages. Concerning one person exclusively. We all have individual cars. A single organism. The form of Latin written between the 3rd and 8th centuries. The group of languages derived from Latin. The group of languages derived from Latin. Any dialect of Latin other than Classical Latin. Latin since the Renaissance, used for scientific nomenclature. Latin since the Renaissance, used for scientific nomenclature. The oldest recorded Latin, dating back as early as the 6th century BC. The language of educated people in ancient Rome. The form of Latin written between the 3rd and 8th centuries. Latin, year. Per annum. A word that is composed of parts from different languages, e.g., monolingual, has a Greek prefix and a Latin root. Produced by crossbreeding. Genetics. An organism that is the offspring of genetically dissimilar parents or stock. Especially offspring produced by breeding plants or animals of different varieties or breeds or species. A composite of mixed origin. The vice presidency is a hybrid of administrative and legislative offices. A word that is composed of parts from different languages, e.g., monolingual, has a Greek prefix and a Latin root. A word that is composed of parts from different languages, e.g., monolingual, has a Greek prefix and a Latin root. Latin, nil. Nothing, as used by a sheriff after an unsuccessful effort to serve a writ. Nihil habet. Rule of evidence that covers words that are so closely associated with an occurrence that the words are considered part of the occurrence and as such their report does not violate the hearsay rule. Things done.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.